I think for me, the biggest takeaway from our experience was that, number one, we were so blessed that our house was spared. But I learned through that process that the toxic nature of the fire, because this was buildings burning, this was not a forest fire, greatly impacted the homes that were left. So it impacted our insulation, it impacted the indoor environmental quality of our homes from a standpoint of there are particulates that like to cling to our walls and to our furniture. And so what we did is, I couldn't find any information out there was what to do. So I had a gentleman come in, do it first an indoor air quality test. And I thought, this is where I should start. Well, it was good. I'm like, there's no way. We were literally on the leading edge of the fire with the wind hitting our home at 110 miles per hour. And it was, we couldn't see maybe 5 feet outside. So I knew there was soot coming in. In fact, just a quick aside, as we were evacuating, I went upstairs to go pack my bag, and I thought there was dirt on the floor. And so literally, I started to vacuum our bathroom floor because we have tile. My husband comes in, what are you doing? Well, we realized later it was soot. It was soot and ash. So we actually had someone come in and do particulate matter testing, and it could be called smoke testing, but essentially they come in and they do swipes or wipes of all the different surfaces. So we did all the west walls in our home because we knew that was hit hard from the fire. And then we started to work into the house and did the perpendicular walls. And the further we got away from those west walls, like the east walls, were fine. So what we decided to do is have somebody come in and clean all of our walls. We didn't need to do ceilings, they were fine. All the floors, all the upholstery, so any of the soft goods, so the upholstery, the window coverings, our area rugs, because that's where it all settled. And like if you think about cigarette smoke, we know about SVOCs, or the semi-volatile organic compounds. All of that settled in, but then could re-release itself. So I knew that I wanted to take care of that. So that was probably my biggest takeaway. The second one, and this is not interiors related, but to me is very dear to my heart, is I'm an avid gardener and I have 2 vegetable beds. And so we knew that we had to get rid of that soil because it was toxic. And we did find embers throughout our yard, on our front patio. So we were incredibly fortunate, but also knew in that process that, we needed to do some exterior cleanup as well. So I think that, to be able to take this information to the next level of really understanding, okay, we know we've been hit by a fire, we know we have some indoor health quality issues. What are some of the basic steps that folks could take? And I think that was really my biggest takeaway, was to, make sure that you're getting everything tested so that you know what you're dealing with, rather than just depending on the mitigation companies. And I'm not bad-mouthing them, but they want to earn your business. And if you know what it is you need taken care of, then you can take charge of that rather than being at the effect of that.